Style is something that is important in terms of identity. If you just sound the same, have the big booming voice, and really don't say anything, I don't think you're going to be memorable.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Sunday for the 6, I be locked in. Listen to the slot ins. The only unprofessionals that's top 10. I'm Jordan with the mic. It's different when I write. Why I'm taking your advice if you've been pipping all your life, right? Don't let them judge you by the hype. They gon' say you came up short if you don't never reach the height. Now you looking funny in a light. The Kwame Brown thing if I'm right. It's magic when I rhyme. There's plenty by design. The game start making sense when I see Penny dropping dimes. I'm Bronny in his prime, and that's a very long time. The Walk of Fame stars gonna line. Nick fan, I ain't come from no hope. He said my future was start until he dunked on a goat. See, I pen what they quote. Wanna replace him, but they can't. All these drawings in my head, I'm Ian Mason to the paint.
For the first time, American professionals are allowed to compete in the Olympics. They are known as the Dream Team.
Hey, what up, y'all? Stills the Great. I was about to call you Tip Sosa. Tip of the Gambler. Zy Flair. Yeah. DJ JLJ on the ones and twos. The Unprofessionals every Sunday, 4 to 6. Tell a friend. We back at it again. My people, y'all got a lot going on, man. Like, I'm doing too much, man. Like, it's starting to be, it's crazy when it's repetitive and you just used to saying something. You got to always remember what day it is. Friday or Sunday, but it is Sunday, man, and it is the Unprofessionals, man.
That means you're working hard, though.
Oh, man, Jamie got that problem. We got that problem
again, thing, man. That's a good thing to have, man.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
What?
Staying busy. You know what I'm saying? Some people's not busy out here, man. That means you working, progress. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed, man.
It's a good thing. Blessing.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, it's a positive direction, brother.
Positive direction?
That's it.
Shout out to Zy. Word and mother.
You don't work hard to go backwards.
No, you don't. Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to the guys, man. Tip of the Gambler, man. Tell everybody how your week was, man, and weekend and all that. While we get things right over here by JOJ, man. Talk about it. You answer.
Man, my week was good. You know, I can't complain. I'm happy for this week because I'm off all this week. You know, but I'm ready for football. Started seeing some of these good preseason games. Enjoying that. You know. But other than that, you know, just happy to be here for another show. Let's get it going. Zy Flair, you up next?
Man, my week was cool. I had insomnia. The last
insomnia.
Yeah, man. I think I slept maybe 6 hours, bro. Went between Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a total of 6 to 7 hours, man. So Friday night. Yeah, crazy. Friday night came. Shout out to my man Terrence. He came into town, and we went out to Amazura.
That's what's up.
And Amazura. Yeah, that's T bought some tickets. His man was selling some tickets, so we went out to Amazura.
How was your experience?
Oh, it was crazy. It was a bunch of old people in there, man. But
oh man,
crazy good or crazy bad?
You're right. That's the question.
You turn my headset, Steve?
We was the young dudes in the club. And
oh God.
Oh man.
Kid Caprito, he tore it down. But Saturday morning came.
Well,
I got home maybe 4:00. I slept till 6:00 that evening, bro.
Oh really?
And then
6 in the evening?
From 4 in the morning to 6 in the evening.
Wow.
Then I woke up and ran to the supermarket real quick. Pick up a few things, and I went back to sleep and woke up this morning at 8:00.
Oh man!
And it's something I always tell Stills. Been tell Stills for the longest. You better listen to your body. We can still be ripping and running. I tell Stills all the time, either sit down, else your body gonna sit you down for you. So eventually, my body said, "Chill out," and I was in bed all day yesterday.
I'm feeling it. That's how I feel.
That's what happened to me in Atlanta. That's what happened to me in Atlanta. I thought I was Superman, and that sun out there was the kryptonite.
Okay, Jay.
Put me out for that day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here, man.
Yeah.
It's a life lesson. Zai, you finished? Or...
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Okay, yeah. Crazy weekend this week.
Let's go,
man.
Jay.
We're gonna start with we was in the park with Doughboy and Charlie.
Shout out
the base tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out the base.
Yeah, it was popping.
Be a community educator.
Yes. And guess who came through?
Hey,
so
man.
bless the mic. Mr. Steels.
Hey, man. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I had that defining moment yesterday that made me feel like, you know what, man? You kind of built for this thing, man. Jay told me that on Friday night, man.
Where's this at? Roy Wilkins?
Yeah, Roy Wilkins. But I'll let Jay finish. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, and the tournament was nice. The last game was crazy, man.
Oh my God!
It came back. It was like a minute left. It came back with like 10 points. And won the game.
Nah, it was down 12.
Down 12.
With like a minute and like 15 or 14 seconds left in the game.
Oh, they did it. They did a Tracy McGrady.
Nah, they did. It was worse than the Tracy McGrady. It was the coach.
Yeah, the coach.
The coach did some BS and it worked, right? So the whole game, it was nothing but tension. Parents on the sideline beefing, the players beef with each other.
Crazy.
Doe had to come out. Charlie had to come out. Tell everybody, chill out. You know what I'm saying? So the coach was like, because the two teams that played, by the way, was ABU Elite and Money Train. I never heard of Money Train before. That's a new team. But ABU Elite been around. Me and Corey got history. Like, that's why they stopped playing in my tournament, because they known for getting kids last minute and bringing them to the championship game.
They be getting ringers.
Yeah, they get ringers that come live. But the other team apparently did the same thing. So first the beef was starting over that, because they both had, extra players that didn't play all season. So there was tension from that. Then they got into a big argument. Then the parents on the sideline beefing and complaining about the refs ain't calling the game both ways. And then it was crazy. So eventually at cooler heads prevailed, they started playing. ABU Elite was blowing them out, like handling them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had about at least 20 at one point in time. It was ugly. It wasn't a close game at all until the fourth quarter. They cut the lead.
Away.
They kept chipping away. Once they got to like the 2-minute mark, they cut the lead under 10. And then the coach did, like, he went to the table and was beefing about team fouls or whatever the case may be. So he stopped the game for like a good 5 to 7 minutes.
The guys team to get their second win.
So he wasted enough time to kill the momentum of the game. And then his team ended up coming back.
Turnovers.
Yes, go ahead, Jay.
Couple of 3-pointers.
Oh my God, yo, I ain't gonna front.
It was a girls' game before that. That was good too.
Oh, word?
Yeah, man, that was good. It was like the same thing. One team was up, and then the other team just had one player. The other team was fluid. Like, the starting five was just strong. And then the other team had one girl, and they just kept feeding her, and she did her thing and won the whole tournament. I think you've seen it before. She got dreads. She got like gold dreads.
Juju Watkins.
I forgot. Well,
I
anyway,
don't know.
it was definitely popping out there. And then I wound up hanging out with DJ Preem. Slim had a party at this hall across the street from Occasions.
I was so tired, man. How was it though?
It was all right. It wasn't crazy. It was
crazy.
But
I was gonna bring some cigars.
And you know what's crazy? Okay, like I got 3 sets of speakers. I got a real big speaker, I got a mid-size, and I got a small speaker. But I got 4 of them. Yeah. So the stuff I bought to the park, I used that in the backyard. It was like an outside event too. And I had the bass up, and people just kept coming to me like, "Yo, it's too much bass. It's too much bass." I guess the young tape master in me, I need to chill out, man.
You should have turned it up louder. It's too much.
Turn it up louder. Too much.
You stop coming over now.
And I'm like, damn, this is my small system, and I'm outside. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bring the big dogs.
Yeah, if I bring the big dogs, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Crazy. Man. Yeah, word. Shake up the block.
Yeah, but woke up this morning with a hangover, and right back at it again.
He here today, man.
Thank God for the shade.
Today I'm your pusher. What about you, Steels, man? How was your weekend, man? Your week?
Well, shaking, moving and shaking, baking and motivating, you know what I'm saying? But it's just been a tumultuous week, man. Like, so much going on, man. A lot of stuff behind the scenes, man. Like, I got tested by a Karen this week, boy. I tell you,
Lord,
man.
man.
Oh my God.
There's always one.
I'm telling you, a big one too.
I haven't
Chunky
had.
head.
I haven't
At work?
had that.
Or
Yes.
Oh,
at
tree
work.
stump.
At
Tree
work,
stumps, huh?
bro.
I haven't
Yeah.
had that opportunity yet.
Huh?
I haven't had that opportunity yet.
Nah, man. It's just like this one, man. It's like me. I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? My job is to uphold language within our bargaining unit contract. You know what I'm saying? My job ain't to turn a blind eye because you benefiting off of me turning a blind eye to something that shouldn't be done. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I did what I was supposed to do as a leader. File a grievance. You know what I'm saying? Whenever it's a problem, we file
As you
grievances.
should.
That's how you handle
You're
stuff
supposed
when
to.
you in the field that I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I did what's called a class action. Now, all of you have been part of a class action something before.
More than you know.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, nah,
Mhm.
for real. Like whenever
Mhm.
a cell phone company or something screws up, they end up
Sending you a letter.
yeah, they send you a letter letting you know that you could be a beneficiary of some
Data
extra
breach
money.
and
Just
all
like they're
that.
doing about that
Yeah.
Cash App thing right
Yes,
now.
exactly.
Yeah,
so
you know.
so that means everybody that's
Everybody.
involved with your company has to answer to a class action.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't mean just one area. This means the whole. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she just was challenging the technicalities. And then, you know, one of my partners was like, yo, man, nah, you don't say nothing. Because they know I be quick to fly off the rails sometimes because sometimes my spirit and my temper just can't take it.
Is she
Stupidity.
working with you or against you?
She's working against me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm fighting for the betterment of her and everybody else. So, you know, she basically was like just using words like, oh, and him and he and this person should have never came and butt his nose in our business, and we was trying to tell him to back off. Like she was like, yeah, we were telling him. She started trying to get
Referring
hype.
to you.
Yes.
Wow.
Calling me him and this guy and interrupting, like wasn't wanted, all this stuff. She started saying mad things, and I'm just like, yo, my coworker was like, yo, nigga, shut the fuck up. I'ma handle it. So after he shut her down, she decided to send a email to my boss
About you.
about me. And my boss was there, mind you. He was there in the flesh, like looking in the space, not saying nothing because this nigga ain't got no backbone, right? So he sends me the message. I'm like, nigga, why you sending me this message for, nigga? That's you the boss, nigga. You supposed to put this in check.
And you were there.
And you were there. And everything that was said was right and was factual. If it wasn't factual, you would have
jumped up and said something.
Yeah. Don't send me what she sent talking about, oh, I kind of wanted him to explain himself, not the other person. So it's like now you clearly making it a personal thing against me, Karen. You want me to get out of my character and hang you off a building, act ugly, right?
Act ugly.
So I was just like, yo, man.
And they use it against you. Too.
Yeah, and then they use it against me.
Of course.
You become an angry black man.
You the one.
You the one. You know you the one. You know what I'm saying? You know you the one. So, you know, man, I got through that, man. Then I got a not so pleasant surprise after, you know what I mean, the rest of the week, man. So it's just been an up and down week. But as Jay said, man, we had fun yesterday in the park, man. Shout out to Doe, shout out to Charlie, man. Shout out to everybody that's out here doing things in the community, man, to keep these kids right, man. And Charlie said something that was important at the end of the game.
When he got mad,
yes. You hardly see Charlie ever get mad to the point where he was like, yo, man, you know, not one, and he normally don't do this, but he had to because he just was like seeing where this new generation is going.
Yeah.
They so entitled and they so ungrateful and they think that everything is just supposed to be given to them just because. And he was like, yo, man, everybody's a winner out here, man. He said, yo, for years I've been doing this, man, and I've been getting college scouts to come out here and scout y'all kids and give you a free ride to school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all should be thankful. He said nobody came and said thank you. I was like, damn. He said some real shit because these kids don't say thank you.
Facts.
You go out of your way, you get them the best trophies, you get the MVP awards, you give them bags, you give them free water, Gatorade, uniform. Well, they don't do uniforms. We do uniforms at Bars and Hoops Radio. That's why I refuse to cheapen my brand for anybody out here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, t-shirts.
Yeah, t-shirts. Yeah, you get the t-shirts.
You looking like an all-star today. But
huh? Say it again.
I said you looking like an all-star today.
Hey, man, you know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Grab one rebound in 20 years.
Fuck you. Yeah, but a lot of these kids lose sight of the fact that a lot of grown folks take the time to invest in you because they want you to have something that they didn't have coming up, man. They want you to have a better life than they actually have today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids lose sight of it, and the parents,
because the parents push the kids more. The parents push the kids more than the kid wanted.
Absolutely.
So that being said, I kind of tell, I'm going through something like that right now. Going through something like that now.
Let's go.
And I was saying, if the child is not engaged in it as much, why are you forcing it down their throat? You know what I'm saying? As far as going to these tournaments, doing everything, if they coming home with 2 points at the end of the day, if they coming home with 4 points at the end of the game, so why are you going to all of Pennsylvania and all these other different places? And if it's not going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you right, Tips.
You got to have that killer instinct. As kids in the past who went through college, high school, went through all these AU tournaments and all that, they had that thing called killer instinct.
There we go.
Not on the strength of their name or who they is or who's backing them. It's all about going out there and earning it. Let's earn it.
That's a fact. And that's
shout out to LeBron James and Bronny.
I was getting ready to go. I was getting ready to go there. But we not on that topic. But Tips just made my whole point from that day. Go out there and earn it.
Yeah, fact.
Nah, but it's true though, man. And a lot of them don't really say thank you, and that's because the parents ain't showing them the value of it. Like Tip said, a lot of these parents be living vicariously through their kids because they didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? And that was something that I always said that I wouldn't do. When my son was little, I tried to at least influence him to at least like it. He never took a liking to basketball at all. No matter how much I put the ball in his hand, hang the net up around his crib, he wouldn't even take notice to it. He wouldn't even take a liking to it.
But you never know, though.
Nah, you never know.
He might be a late bloomer.
Yes, but what he is showing interest in, though, is music. And he has rhythm already. Like, he know, like, the tempo of a beat. Like, he'll
have an ear for the beat.
Yes, he has an ear for music. Like, he'll know, like if he likes something, he'll, like, he'll tap to exactly the tempo of the beat. So he already has, in his mind, rhythm.
Like father, like son.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to push him towards that. And then that'll also help with his focus and all of that other stuff, man. Because, you got to keep your kids busy and active nowadays, man, because the way that the world is going now, man, and the way that their big homies and all that is going, the people that they're going to be looking up to.
That big homie thing is not around today like it was during our era.
Thank God for these tournaments.
Because
that's a fact.
Because if it wasn't for these tournaments, none of these kids would be in these parks. A lot of these kids want to be home playing their Xbox and their PlayStations and whatnot, or be on the phones. They don't do the old things like how we used to do. Go in the park, play handball, basketball, things like that. Play stick ball and stuff like that. They don't do all of this no more. They don't know about none of that. You know what I'm saying?
We used to go out there and play ball in the park. We'd be in the park all day. These kids don't do that. Like, we was up there. We was there from 12 to at least till it got dark till we couldn't even see the rim no more.
That's a whole fact.
Bello ain't had no lights on the rim.
That's a whole fact.
These kids now, I ride past the park or go in the park, ain't nobody out there, or they sitting on the bench getting high.
That's a fact.
Like that, and the most of they come out and play ball when there's a tournament, but just for the everyday sitting in the park and balling and just balling out, they don't do that no more.
Yeah, man, it's rough, man. And shout out to 3D, man, because 3D all over the place. He a high school coach, so he is like, yo, the game is not the same anymore, man. He said that you go to all these different tournaments around the city, and he says he see a lot of bad basketball, man. And it's true. You know what I'm saying? For real, man.
Shout out to Bello Day, too.
Yeah,
man.
Shout out to Bello. Is Bello Day going on today?
I think it's Bello Day today.
It is, right? Yeah, the sun is shining outside, too, so you might end up going over there after the show, see what's going on. Sure. But speaking of good basketball, the WNBA is out here putting on good basketball, post-Olympics. And Caitlin Clark out here using that post-Olympics break as motivation. Because she out here kicking ass and taking names, man, right now. You know, they playing today, but they beat the Phoenix Mercury yesterday. And Caitlin Clark led the way with 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in a 98-89 win over the Phoenix Mercury. And why is it so ironic? Because Diana Taurasi, who's been in the league longer than Caitlin Clark has been born, was talking about when Caitlin Clark comes to the WNBA, they're going to have something for her.
Grown women now.
Yes, and she got her ass torched yesterday by
It
Caitlin
just so
Clark.
happens, if I'm not mistaken, I think Brittany Garner got thrown out in that game.
Griner? Wow.
Yeah.
Got ejected?
Yeah, she got ejected towards the end of that game. You know,
Why you throwing
her
me?
and Boston kept going back and forth.
Why you throwing me out?
Fuck you mean?
Go ahead, Brandon. She got a tech for a voice being too deep. Got ejected. What's the reason? Your voice is too deep.
So what makes it so ironic is that Caitlin Clark is now 3-0 versus the Mercury. Swept them for the series for the season. They're currently sitting at the 7th seed. It's the same as the NBA. It's 8 playoff spots. They currently sit in 7th. And the Fever, what makes it so ironic, and this is how they're going to make her the next face. They're going to solidify her as the next face.
She is already.
The Fever hasn't made the playoffs since 2016, bro. It's been an 8-year drought since that team has made the playoffs. And she came in, and right now,
but
they were the worst team in the league when she got drafted.
Yes, they're currently sitting at the 7th seed. Go ahead, Tips.
But they had a few teams besides that team, trash in the WNBA. You know what I mean?
Sky,
a few of them.
The Sky was good.
Dream.
Yeah, the Dream was
the Wing.
Trash. Yes.
The Dallas Wings. There was a few of them that was trash.
Yes, right.
You know what I mean?
But the Fever was bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? The dumpster juice in the bottom of the
They had
garbage.
2 draft picks this last draft,
Yes,
right?
they
If I'm not
did.
mistaken,
Yes,
right?
they did. Clark and the other
In Boston.
Yes. So right now they're looking good, and it looks like they're gonna make a playoff spot. So what's y'all thoughts on her finally catching her rhythm in the game and looking like she's about to excel and really take the WNBA by storm now?
Well, shouts out to her and getting her team ready where she need to be, you know. But I'm as far as how it goes during the season with the Fever go, I'm a hold back on that one. But I'm happy that she's winning these games right now, you know.
She just had. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
What about Angel Reese? Like,
here we go, Jay. I was waiting for somebody to say
Reese
it.
No more. Like, what's up with her? Like,
they keep showing her on Twitter every time she walks into the stadium what she's wearing, because she's more of a model than she is a player.
I
You know,
ain't gonna say that.
Put
now.
major numbers up.
She
But
doing historical double numbers.
But she did gotta get her numbers up though, because she had an off game the other night.
Yes,
she did have an off game the other night. Only like 6 points. She finished the game with 6 points.
Yes, I must admit, Tips is right. They don't talk about Angel Reese as much because she's more in the spotlight for
fashion,
like fashion and other things more than like basketball. And I think that's the biggest.
It ain't because of that.
Determined. Nah, it's true.
No, it is that.
Think about it. And she messed with what's the dude from Chicago, man? That's a problem out there. No, I'm telling you,
the narrative is what everybody said about Larry Bird when Larry Bird came in the league.
What was that?
What they call Larry Bird?
The Great White Hope.
There you go.
So Caitlin Clark is the Great White Hope of the WNBA.
Well, she saved it. Actually, they got. Look at the numbers they got, the money they got, and all the ratings and all the perks that came with it since she's been in the league.
Me personally, I think the talent got better in the WNBA. That's why that's what made the NBA better.
That's a fact.
Let's keep that above.
When Juju get there, forget about it.
It did, but everything they talk about points directly to Caitlin Clark. Nobody's saying it's because of Angel Reese or because this one, which ain't fair, because she contributed too in a big way, and they was waiting for her to bust. But when she's pulling down 15 rebounds and having 15 and 15, when she's doing 15 and 15 games, Yeah, right. That's definitely true. They were
trying to get
for,
away from that too, man. Sorry. That's three talking right there.
Yeah, they were waiting for Angel Reese to fall flat on their face. But it just so happens that Caitlin Clark got off to the rough start. You know, the game was a little bit too crazy for her in the beginning. She's definitely overcame that. The referee and the non-calls, I see her throwing temper tantrums and everything. Like, this is not Iowa.
Facts.
You're playing one step above now. So the play is different.
That's a whole fact.
And now the girls in the league started doing little dirty things to her, looking at her because of like, who the hell is she? Who after she?
Yeah, it's a
you
fact.
have to face that now. You're
It's
talking.
a fact. It's definitely a fact.
Wait till she win the first championship. It's really going to be crazy.
That's a fact. Shout out to everybody with the thumbs up out.
Yeah,
okay?
yes.
Word up, man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We see you. Word up, man. So I kind of agree. They are pushing the narrative because they're making it seem like she's the sole reason as to why the league has changed. And Angel Reese is right. She has a hand in it too. It wasn't just one person that made people even start watching college women's basketball like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. For years, Dawn Staley and her crew at South Carolina dominated college basketball, and people weren't talking about it as much as they started talking about it when LSU and Iowa started facing off against each other in the NCAA tournament. You know what I mean? So giving her props, skin tone aside from it all, she's talented. She's very talented. She's very crafty with the basketball. She can shoot the hell out of the basketball, and she has heart. And it looks like now she's getting her feet grounded to where it's looking like she was playing in college. And I think the game that we saw last night is going to start being more and more of a normal moving forward. And a lot of these players are now like the one young girl from the Chicago Sky, the one that had knocked on her ass. Shannon Kennedy.
Yeah. She terrible.
Yeah. So she was basically complaining about her rankings was biased because of the Caitlin Clark fan base. So a lot of our younger players and sisters are starting to really get themselves caught up in the whole, race thing.
Yeah, she feels that because when she did the dirty thing and pushed her over, that they judging her based on that.
But you got to keep this in mind. Where they're at in the standings, 7th, you said?
Yeah, they're in the 7th seed.
They're in 7th seed. If you're above them, you ain't got nothing to worry about because you're in a good position to make it in the playoffs.
That's a whole fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact.
Let your play do the talking.
Let the play do the talking for you.
That's a whole
That's
fact.
all.
That's a whole fact.
One thing I'll say about Caitlin Clark is she's very humble, and she did let them know, all this stuff is not because of me. Just we have a great class coming in here this year. Like, it's not because of me. Like, she backed off with all them giving them those accolades. Like, it's not because of me. We had a great draft this year. There's a lot of great players.
Everybody's neglecting to talk about the Los Angeles Aces. The Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah, the Las
Vegas Aces.
Everybody's
they won last year, and nobody's really talking about them because they like in 4th, 5th spot in the division. You know what I'm saying? They're not lights out like they was last year.
What's her name?
You know?
A killer, man. What's her name again?
Asia Wilson.
AJ?
Yeah, Asia Wilson.
Yeah.
I like her, man.
Plum too.
She's doing
Plum nice too. And that Cooper girl.
Yes. Yeah, Asia Wilson definitely out here killing too, man. You heard, man. For real, man. So,
wait till Juju get up there.
Wait till Juju.
Wait till Juju come.
She gonna be torching everybody.
But see, I like how they do it. They put on those number one players that be in college. They put them on those bum teams to make that team come up, man. It's a balanced talent throughout the WNBA. It's not like all one team that's stacked of talent. Yeah. Not like how they do in the NBA. That's all I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't get to that point yet. You know what I'm saying? Don't say that. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again.
They didn't get to that point yet. Where are they making super teams? You know what I'm saying? It's still kind of, they're still in the beginning stages, I think.
That's a whole fact. Go ahead, Tips.
Well, we got to see. We'll see how it plays out, because, not for nothing. They said those Aces was the super team.
That's a fact.
They did say Aces was the super team, and they kind of struggling right now.
The Liberty's a problem too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. 23
Liberty's
and 4,
a
something
problem,
like
too.
that.
Yeah. Liberty is definitely a problem. Remember, they played the Aces last year for the WNBA championship. So,
They gave the Aces a problem yesterday.
they
if I'm not
beat the Aces yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brianna. What's her name? Brianna
Stewart.
Stewart. Yeah, man. So, they got some players over there, man. The women's game is healthy. The crowds are starting to look a lot more like men's NBA games. So they're about to start getting that chicken like the men's about.
So would any one of y'all go to one of their games?
Would I go?
A WNBA game?
Besides Tone?
Yeah,
besides
would
Tone?
you? Yeah, besides, yeah.
I probably would go. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Would you go, Jay?
Yeah, that Liberty or Angel Reese game, we were supposed to be at that one. I
Oh,
think
word?
Tone went. Yeah,
Oh, word?
I think Tone went to that one.
Yeah, he did go to that one.
Yeah.
But would you go, though?
Oh, yeah. I was
You go,
mad.
Zah?
I was mad.
I'm
he
sure the
didn't-
tickets would be cheaper than watching the Knicks.
I'm mad. He told me mad.
I'm glad you know that.
Definitely.
I'd rather watch Angel Reese than Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
No, stop it.
Right,
Stop it.
right.
Wrong season. Wrong season.
What Steele's play, he'll sit courtside at a females game.
Hey, man, listen, man, why not? Word. But let's move right along, though.
Yes,
Talk a little bit of NFL preseason action, man. There's some preseason news. So, Zai, why don't you talk about your man, CD Lamb? What's the latest rumors going on over there?
Not much to talk about. He's waiting for that contract, and Jerry Jones is on the record saying, well, I'm not in a rush to do anything.
Well, I don't know if this is fake news, but they was offering him $33 million a week.
Let's go. Let's go. Tips.
$33 million
Talk
a year.
about it, Tips.
So I don't know what you was talking about.
Talk
I don't know what
about
you
it,
reading,
Tips.
but I'm just letting you know that's what they were talking about. So if they
They
did
offer
offer him a
33,
contract,
would that make
he's
him
sitting
number
on
one?
the table right now waiting. He might want a little bit more, which I ain't mad at him because he's the number one option on the receiving team.
Would that make him number one?
So
He's number one. Who else is
the
there?
highest paid. The highest paid.
no. So let's add on to what Tip said. So as per the Dallas Morning News, Calvin Watkins, the offer Lamb has received from the Cowboys unofficially is slightly under $33 million per season.
Okay.
Watkins noted that it is not known for how much Lamb is seeking per year. The highest paid wide receiver in 2024 will be the Minnesota Vikings star receiver Justin Jefferson, who makes $35 million after signing a historic 4-year, $140 million contract.
Tariq Hill be second, if I'm not mistaken.
This offseason, no.
Right.
If Lamb accepts the deal of
He'll be
around
two.
$33 million a year, it would more likely make him the second highest paid receiver in the NFL.
Okay.
That's a fact.
They just let Stephon Gilmore walk to Minnesota too. So
Yes.
Minnesota
Yes.
might have
Yes.
a little
Defense.
And they might forget defense. They might be all right because they got a decent set of players on offense. You know what I mean? Sam Darnold is going to be the opening day
he
quarterback.
messes it up.
Oh, they're not
What?
giving it to JJ McCaffrey?
He got hurt.
He got hurt.
Okay.
Towards MCL, so
Okay.
he's out for the season.
He's out for the
All right.
season.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Season
So,
won't even start.
so I think that Darnold might actually do well there because he got weapons over there, man. They got a running game. They got at least 2 good wide receivers, and they have a tight end in Hockenson who's actually hurt right now, but
He better
When he
stay
comes back.
trash,
Huh?
man. I'm sorry, Sam. He better stay trash. 'Cause if he go over there and start
Let's go,
looking
Jay.
good,
No. You
it's
guys,
gonna be a problem.
you guys ain't give him nothing to work with. Y'all
You
just
didn't
wanna-
give him nothing to work with over there.
Y'all ain't give him nothing to work with. Y'all
And
got,
the line was trash.
Y'all got-
Dumpster juice.
Y'all got Aaron Rodgers.
It's my team. It's my team. Hold on. This
Y'all
is
got
my
Aaron
team.
Rodgers and brought everything over to Aaron wanted. But
All
y'all
right,
ain't help
Jay.
Sam Darnold
Let's make this bet right now.
What's that?
Who's gonna have a better season this year, the Jets or the Giants, kid?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
We could bet a bottle on that one,
Uh-oh.
man.
Let's go.
You know what I
Bottle.
Jay?
You
Bottle.
know? Yeah, bottle on that one there, Jay. You know?
I see it at the end of the season.
I ain't
Yeah,
saying
see
look
at
too-
the end of the season.
Giants ain't look too hot yesterday either.
Don't do that. We 1-1 though.
So speaking of the Giants,
Daniel
You know,
Jones look
glad.
like Daniel Jones again.
so Tips, why don't you talk about the New York Giants and Daniel Jones, man, who came back for his first game after having a whole season off, then they were MCL with his with a torn ACL.
All I can say is that kid Neighbors is the truth. If Daniel Jones get the ball to him, he's going to cause problems for this season. That's number one. What I am worried about is the secondary. We don't have enough corners to last a full season.
You ain't worried about
Nah,
You know
Daniel
what I'm
Jones?
saying? No.
So
We short in that spot.
And that's
that
why-
one spot we are short at cornerbacks.
And that's why
You know?
the Jets gonna have a better record.
All right, there you go. There you go. You got your number one sack leader. He don't even want to come on the. He don't even want to practice with y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You got Son Reddick. Don't even want to play, bro.
Y'all not worried about Daniel Jones?
You would have offered him a contract. Who?
Y'all not worried about Daniel Jones?
Come on.
He's still throwing apple turnovers.
I'm not that. This your first
the
game back.
The quarterback runs the show, bro. Everything goes through him.
What you expect him to throw in his first drive? 100 yards? I'm
just
saying.
He ain't do that when he was healthy. But
what you mean? Fuck you mean?
Fuck you mean? That's DJ.
So I kind of agree with Tips. The secondary is a problem, but the problem is not that we don't have enough secondary players. We have a plethora of secondary players. The problem is we have a young secondary. Baker is our number one corner now. You know what I mean? We lost Xavier McKinney.
McLeod is on the other side.
You know what I mean? McLeod is on the other side. We drafted a rookie safety. You know what I'm saying?
You know who I wanted? Yeah. You know who I wanted to come to New York? I wanted Simmons. That's his name from Denver. Yeah. The safety.
Yeah.
But he ended up going somewhere else instead.
What about the front line, bro? What about
our front
is solid. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that.
Been solid since Eli was there. Bro.
Come on, don't do that.
You telling me it's good now?
Yeah, it's great now.
It's you said great.
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
All I need is the run. All I need is the running game.
I'll be watching.
Do what they need to do.
Well, that ain't gonna happen. Y'all let go of the best running back in the national.
Come on,
football.
If that was the case, y'all would have picked them. Try to go get him. Don't do that.
We talking about Jerry Jones. Jerry self-sabotage.
Don't do that, man.
My team's gonna be
trash.
I
know that's why they got 3 players that need contracts right now.
We're gonna be trash.
You got CD Lamb playing on his 5th year of his option, man. That's the team option.
I'm not even
5th year, bro. You got your number one quarterback. Come on. You got your number one quarterback on his 4th year option.
I'm not even looking forward.
Make this make sense. You got who's the linebacker nigga name? Parsons. Come on, you got Parsons on his 4th year. Come on, you got to give contracts out here, bro. What you making them earn it? Come on, if they get hurt, then they screwed.
I'm not even looking.
And you screwed.
I'm not looking forward to the season anyway.
I know you not. I know you not. Come on, don't do that, man.
Probably
don't
have
do
a better
that,
record
man.
than y'all though.
Come on, you hope.
That's another bet. That's another bet.
Hope.
We had a better record than the Giants the last 5 years, bro.
That's another bet.
Y'all won't finish higher than the Redskins, man.
That's another bet, Zai. Come on.
I don't bet on it. I don't bet not this year. They look bad. They look bad in preseason.
You got to believe in your team.
Zeke is like
you believe in Boston, right?
Back, man.
Come on, don't do that.
I believe he won the championship. Don't go there. When I told y'all we was going to win the championship.
Still Giants in New York, damn it.
Cowboys and Jerry self-sabotage.
Yeah, I know. You
find
wish.
a way to get him out of here like Donald
You
Sterling.
hope and pray. I know what you mean.
I'm gonna catch him on videotape.
Jerry Jones. They gonna still ask Jerry at the end of the season what happened. What happened during the season, man?
Jerry's just gonna say nothing. That's Jerry.
I know. Yeah.
I'm like Stills. I'm about to get a new team.
Now speak for yourself.
Now speak to yourself. So, he done went out there and said he was a Browns fan. Now he's
no. He was a Deshaun Watson fan. Don't do that.
Oh, the Houston Texas fan, right?
So back to where we were.
Right.
Daniel Jones and the Giants. You know what I'm saying?
Trash.
As much as I want to kill him, you got to give him a little leeway. Now I'm not taking 100% blame off of him because at the end of the day,
before you give your speech, Daniel Jones is getting anywhere from 40 to
42 million.
42 million, right? That's guaranteed to him this year.
Yes.
Now, this is Daniel Jones' make it or break it year for him.
6th year.
Right. This is his 6th year. This is his make it break it. Yeah. The Giants don't owe him nothing after this year. Yeah. So he's going to have to show and prove this year.
He don't play well this year. It's over.
Well, he got all the weapons that he need. He has a decent line. This line might be better than it was 2 years ago.
So
I'm sure it is.
He pretty much he already knows this is it for him. Regardless of what he does this year, this is it. They clearly showed in Hard Knocks that the Giants were hoping to get a quarterback in the draft. So once they couldn't get a quarterback and nobody wanted to play ball with them, they took the best available player And this is how they ended up with Malik Neighbors at wide receiver. Now, from what I saw yesterday, Daniel Jones pretty much was looking like the same old Daniel Jones, careless with the ball. He threw 1 pick six. They said it could have been about 2 to 3 pick six plays, but it doesn't look good for him. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that he probably hears sports talk radio. He probably hears the people on podcasts. He sees all the memes.
That's his fault.
Yeah, he sees everything.
His girlfriend is that girl that be on them podcasts.
I'm gonna
she's gonna keep him up in tune with all of that.
I'm gonna agree with everything that Tip said as far as he was out for how long?
He was out for almost a year.
So
8 months.
I'm gonna let it play out to at least week 3.
Yeah, 8 months
to see if that's rust or he's still Daniel Jones.
And you got to also remember, man, that he's had a bunch of different systems offensively. He had a bunch of different offensive linemen. He really had no real studs at wide receiver. Bro. Yeah, you are a professional, but at the end of the day, you still need weapons to win in the NFL, bro. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's the reason why the best teams are winning, because they have playmakers that can get the job done on offense and on defense. So he doesn't really have that. The best player that he has on the team right now is Malik Neighbors. Now, what's the main reason that everybody criticizes him, and is the criticism warranted?
For Daniel Jones?
Yes.
But New York is always hard on New York media is always hard on players who don't perform well. Let's be clear with that one.
Is the criticism warranted?
Yeah,
of course.
Okay. Why?
Every time he ran the ball, he fumbled, bro. He can't hold on to the ball. So I'm looking for him. He can scramble. He can scramble as long as he don't get hit.
He's an athlete.
As long as he don't get hit.
Yeah.
As soon as he run, I'll be like, oh, you got to watch him. Like even games where they play the Cowboys, you got to watch him. And if he'll get 15 yards out of nowhere from running. But as soon as you grab that arm or you hit him, that football coming loose. So at the same time, I'm scared and I'm happy because I'm like, oh, we got to turn over. We got to turn over. We got to hold on to the ball. If you're going to run, and then he runs with his head down like he's a running back. Yeah. That's another thing. You can't do that. Learn how to slide, bro. A lot of quarterbacks' careers were ended, running into people like that. Ask RG3.
I got a good question for you, Stills. Over there in Pittsburgh, Steelers over there in that area there. They have 2 number 1 quarterbacks. Somebody's going to be number 2.
You still call Russell number 1? You think he could still start anywhere outside of Pittsburgh?
If he had the right line.
I think so too.
If he had the right line.
Yeah.
Would you take their second option from them or try to at least?
Well, for one, if it was a perfect world, of course I would. Is that likely to happen? I doubt it happens. So either Justin Fields or Russell Wilson is going to start. But Justin Fields is having just as much, if not the same amount of problems as Daniel Jones. Like, he's turning the ball over just off a basic handoff from the center.
They were fighting in there in practice.
Yeah, they fought in practice, but that video that was sent, that wasn't the story. That was fake news, pretty much. That wasn't no.
They made it seem like it was Justin against Russell, and it wasn't.
And Russell wasn't even nowhere in the brawl.
He wasn't
Russell
even
in the brawl.
That was against it was a defensive player that hit Justin Fields late, and the offensive players took offense to it, and it turned into a big brawl on the field.
They captioned that Russell Wilson versus Justin
he wasn't even there. He wasn't even in it.
He wasn't nowhere in the play.
That's the media spinning it. But back to Daniel Jones. So the reason why I think that he's done in New York and why the criticism is going to always be is because every time a Giant fan turns on the highlight reel this year and sees Saquon Barkley in a Philadelphia Eagles uniform, scoring touchdowns, running behind a great offensive line and actually winning, it's going to make people despise Daniel Jones even more, because if you really remember and looked at the whole situation with Daniel Jones, he could have did the team a favor by taking a friendly team deal like Aaron Rodgers did.
Like Brunson?
Forget Brunson, like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers did that for the Jets so that the Jets can have money to bring in other players. Daniel Jones could have did that. Well, it was his camp. I ain't gonna say it's Daniel Jones, but he had the autonomy to tell them, you know what? Nah, I do want to do something for the team so that they can put weapons around me so that I can prove myself.
So if you was the GM before this season even started, before they even traded Saquon Barkley, who would you have got? Who would you have gave that deal to then? Saquon, or you would have gave it to which caller?
I'd have gave the money to Saquon. No doubts about it. Why? Because he's a weapon on offense.
Yeah,
you need to be able to move the chains,
now that he's
man.
healthy.
And now that he's healthy, and now that they have an offensive line, he would have probably been even better on the Giants this year. Daniel Jones wasn't getting that money from anybody else in the NFL. That's a fact. He wasn't getting.
That's why he took advantage of it.
Daniel Jones knew that he's a bum, so he's like, "Yo, give me that money." You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about the team. Just give me that money.
The catch-22 to that is after this season, it's a wrap.
Yeah, and that's what's going.
It's a wrap.
You could deal with that.
That's a wrap.
I got my
After
bread.
this season, it's a wrap.
That's what he's looking at. He got his bread,
and that's what's going to happen. Now, the fact that the Giants won all those games at the end of the year last year hurt their chances of getting the quarterback that they probably wanted in this year's draft. But you know, it's too late to play Monday night quarterback now. But I think
New England wouldn't budge.
And New England definitely wasn't budging because they needed a quarterback too. They got Drake May.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's who the Giants wanted. Drake May or the kid from Washington. That's
Daniels.
Now. Yeah, Jaden Daniels.
Right.
So, you know, Daniel Jones gonna have a hard way this season, man. They only projecting the Giants to win about 7 games. I think they can win more than 7 games just off the strength of their front four on their defense and the fact that they got a couple of good weapons on offense. I think that people are discounting their offense a little bit too much because we lost Saquon Barkley and they don't really have a lot of big names outside of Malik Neighbors.
They said a good 70% of the offense is gone since Saquon's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They did say that.
But
if these teams remain healthy, Philly's gonna win the NFC East.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm not in La La Land. I'm definitely not dreaming, but I wouldn't say that the Giants are going to contend for the division, but I think that they're going to be a tough team that's going to play hard every game because they invested a lot of money in the defensive end.
What, 7 and 10?
Yeah, I would say about 7 to 10. I'll give them 7 to 10. You know what I'm saying? Or 8 and 10. Remember, it's 18 games.
Right. 8 and 10. I mean,
yeah, 8 and 10. So you know, it remains to be seen, but I do think that they're gonna be a better team than everybody predicts them to be. You know what I mean? Because they spent a lot of money. Yeah, the Giants gonna be better than a lot of people predicted. But moving on over, man. Dr. Dre, man. Dr. Dre and Snoop, man. They about to drop a new album.
Oh, wow.
Called Missionary. Dre kind of let the cat out the bag. He wasn't supposed to, and it's been. How long do you think it's been since they actually did a whole project together?
Since Chronic?
Whole project?
A whole album.
22 years.
Snoop's first album.
30 years ago.
Snoop's first album.
Snoop's first album, Doggy Style.
Doggy Style?
Yeah. So
Chronic was before that.
Yeah, Chronic was 92.
Right.
Yeah, Chronic was 92. So Snoop is working on his new album, Missionary, and Dr. Dre opened up about producing the new album, and he also revealed that there's a feature with Sting on there. I don't know how excited I am for that, but I don't even listen to Sting's music. I don't know, Jay.
Can I add on? I want to add on to that.
Let's go, man.
We've been waiting for this, man. Especially Dr. Dre, man. What happened to Nocturnal or Detox, whatever album?
Detox.
Well,
Detox got leaked.
Come out.
I remember he did drop an album.
He dropped the Compton from the Compton soundtrack.
Compton album. Yeah.
But Detox got leaked online.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Tom Hill, man. I heard a couple joints off of that.
It's about four joints I heard from that.
It's about time, man. I think hip hop been missing Dre for a minute. You know, Snoop always been doing his thing, but Dre been missing. I want to see him in the booth. Man.
So you excited for that album?
I'm excited. I'm hyped. I'm hyped
to hear Dre and Snoop.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah,
30 years later.
So I'm the devil's advocate over here.
Let's go.
You know what
I
mean? Your man from Queens is coming out with an album next month.
Who's that?
LL Cool J.
Oh yeah, shout out to
L. So hold on. Who would you rather listen to an album from? You rather hear an album from L, or you rather hear from Snoop and Dre?
Snoop and Dre.
For me, Snoop and Dre.
No. Snoop and Dre.
Yeah,
Snoop and Dre.
I'm a big Dr. Dre fan.
That's unanimous.
This with me, it ain't
And
got
I love
nothing to do.
it.
Okay.
With me, it ain't got nothing to do with where who's from. But I'm a big Dre fan.
Why not L?
Because
Because it's getting produced by Q-Tip.
not even
I
that.
still say he still rap like he had to change his style.
Oh,
on
yeah.
it.
No.
Yeah.
I like the new L records that he had.
That last one trash.
Last
though.
one, I ain't gonna say it's trash. It just ain't my cup
that
of
beat
tea.
is trash, man. Don't do that.
So,
Don't do
so
that melody shit ain't gonna cut it this day and age, bro. You know that already. That melody shit ain't cutting it, bro. You know that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that for L, man. Don't do that. We got to be the hard critics. If you're not the hard critics, then who the fuck are we? We the unprofessionals, guys.
We the
So the reason why I would say Dre and Snoop over L is because the music that Dre creates, man. You know what I mean? And I know it's going to be filled with features of people that I want to hear from. You're going to hear him with Kendrick Lamar.
But see, everybody still, you going off of what Dre used to do. You going off of what Dre used to do. Just like everybody's going off of L, what L used to do. You know what I'm saying?
We don't
You
know
know what
that,
I'm
though.
saying?
Yo, Dre's track record is proven,
Speaks for
bro.
himself.
All his music been, he ain't had no, his beats is always crazy. So we ain't never gonna get cheated on that aspect.
Dre ain't had much duds.
See, and that Snoop album being at his 30 years, you know he gonna do. They gonna find. I'm just guessing how they gonna put it together, right? They gonna find a way to put a collaboration with him and Nipsey on there.
Of course,
because they probably did something that they never released.
Yeah, never released it. Right.
They probably gonna put that on there. You know he gonna have Kendrick on there. You know he gonna have Game on there. You know he's gonna have LL on there.
I don't know about
you
Game.
know he
though.
gonna have
Game,
Benny the
Game,
Butcher
Game,
on there.
Game,
They put Benny on.
Game,
He put Benny on Def Jam.
Game,
Right.
Game,
You know what I'm saying?
Game been beefing with about Dr. Dre lately.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Game gonna be.
Listen, man, it's a Snoop album.
He's gonna have corrupting dads on there. I'll definitely give you that.
Come on.
He gonna do the dog pound.
This is
They just get ready to drop
gonna
it
do the
out.
dog pound.
Yes.
You know.
So this is what I'm saying. Like it's gonna be a lot more features that people want to see and hear than what LL will give you. Like L has not been known to have albums filled with features. I think the GOAT album was that Exit 10 album was probably one of his albums where he had the most features ever. Other than that, it was the GOAT album where he had a lot of features on the album. And that album wasn't bad either, but L isn't known to have an album full of features.
Yeah,
and then the fact that, like I said, Q-Tip did the whole project. I'm not gonna say that Tip is
out the
weak,
wave, out the loop,
but Tip right now, a lot of people ain't probably trying to hear what Q-Tip is doing.
that melody music.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You
Shout
know
out to
music.
Tips, you know what I'm
That
saying?
melody music, man. Nobody trying to hear that elevated
But the
music.
joints that we have heard, the first two that we heard was solid, man. This one, last one, all right, I give it to Tips.
Q-Tip have your album. Q-Tip have your album sounding like Andre 3000's flute album. Bro.
Yikes. Damn.
Shout out to 3 Stacks.
Not the flute album.
So the reason why I brought up Dre as well is because Dre is looking to compete in the 2028 LA Olympics. Man, I don't know if y'all heard about it, but his sport of choice will be
Breakdancing?
archery.
Oh, archery.
Archery.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Bow and arrow?
yes. He said, and this is his words, I'm trying to try out for the 2028 Olympic team. I'm dead ass serious. He told Entertainment Tonight this week.
He do that?
Mhm.
His sport of choice is archery, and he said that he actually started playing around with the archery in junior high school.
Right. See?
He stopped for a
He
while,
does that.
and his son actually bought him a setup in his backyard. He said that he has a setup in his backyard, and he heard to qualify for the Olympics, you got to be able to hit a target from 77 feet. He says that he practices at 90 feet.
Damn.
And that would be interesting.
Hold on, before you go, Zah.
That's a lot of land.
Let's
A whole lot.
Let's be clear. Him and Snoop closed out the ceremony.
Yes,
in the
this
Olympics.
year's Olympics.
That's
yes.
what gave him the momentum to want to go to
Politics.
do all of this.
Now,
You know,
the 2028 Olympics is going to be held in the United States in Los Angeles. So that's
Perfect
another
timing, yeah.
exactly. So, but here's the issue, right? A lot of people ain't looking at this, right? Right now, Dr. Dre is 59 years old.
Mhm.
So he'll be 63 in 2028, God willing. You know what I'm saying? Challenging and competing in archery. Well, he look like he on roids right now because he's in shape. When you got a lot of money like that, it ain't no excuse to be fat, man. You work. You can afford to work out, get up and work out every morning, eat good.
He went to that LeBron James doctor?
Hey, man, probably did, Jay. You already know. You know what I mean? Balco. Allegedly, right? You know what I'm saying? But
dear blood.
Yeah, dear blood, all that, man. I'm telling you, man. But it's gonna be interesting. Go ahead, man. What you think, Zach?
Archery. Wasn't archery, if I'm not mistaken, in the Olympics already?
Yeah.
It's in it. Yeah.
It's in it.
Yeah. So he's trying to reintroduce it in a sense.
No,
he just want to compete.
He's gonna compete.
He just want to compete.
Wants to compete.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna be watching that, man.
I'm gonna watch it if he's shooting that.
First of all, with the Olympics, you don't even know when any part of anything is coming on. It just tells you
gotta
like
check for that, man.
You gotta really search to find out. Like when a lot of these games is on, I had to really look. And then
go to
basketball,
online,
and it'd be a whole bunch of different things. And then when I click on it, and the ESPN it'd be like, oh, the game came on at 3 in the morning. I'm like, what?
If you go on their app, the ESPN app, they gave you a rundown of when the games were.
I ain't doing it.
See, then you don't want to see it.
Then you don't want to see it.
I'll look at the guy.
Don't do that.
Whatever channel is broadcast on, I'll look at the guy for that. That's it. Yeah. I ain't doing that. That's too much for me to find out when is what. Trash.
Yeah, I know.
Trash.
I know.
Archery trash.
Niggas.
Let's talk about that breakdancing though.
Yeah, oh God, man.
Oh
God. So since we talking about breakdancing, you know what I'm saying? Crazy Legs is out here calling for an investigation into how Rachel Ray Gunn made the Olympics. And for those of you who don't know who Rachel Ray Gunn is, let me introduce you to who she is.
She pop lock like Reva.
Check this out. Oh my God.
You talking about the Australian?
Yes, she is from Australia. She is an educator, and she made a mockery of breakdancing by doing something wild like this.
Give it up to Ray Gunn!
That's a whole mockery to everything that the founding fathers who created breakdancing ever wanted. And they debuted that at the Olympics this year. This is the first time that they debuted breakdancing.
What place she came in? What place she came in?
She famously she won. She didn't win a round
at all.
She didn't even get any points. She scored no points. No points.
Zero.
I wonder why.
Zilch.
So basically, Crazy Legs called for an investigation Thursday into the Olympics governing body that allowed the wildly mocked Australian dancer Ray Gunn to compete in Paris with such an embarrassing lack of skills. Richard Crazy Legs Colon said that the dancer, who went viral after losing all 3 of her battles by scores of 18-0, should have been better vetted by officials before making a laughingstock of the sport as it debuted on the world stage. Damn. Rachel Ray Gunn caught heat online for her stunningly awkward interpretive dance style moves, which included floor writing, goofy freezes, and a kangaroo hop, as we just saw. The 36-year-old Sydney University professor's performance was such a disaster, critics accused her of getting 0 points on purpose, and she was later spoofed by comedian Rachel Dratch on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Wow. That was disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Terrible.
like, this is what we doing now.
She got up there in front of the world and embarrassed herself.
Embarrassed herself.
That's the U.S. too, right? Where's she from?
Australia.
Australia?
Yeah. Embarrassed herself.
Oh yeah, that's from down under. They don't really see all that stuff
at all. At all, man.
It makes sense now.
It makes a whole lot of sense. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
But so and shout out to my brother Vague, man. Like I was saying earlier, man. What element of hip hop would you like to see added to the Olympic Games outside of breakdancing? What do you think that can be utilized as a sport? People would actually pay attention and draw more lookers to.
Who can make the fastest tag in graffiti? You know what I'm saying?
Fastest. Jay, I'm surprised at you, Jay. Because I would have thought that you would have got this one.
No, MCing is easy.
There you go.
DJing
too. Man.
Yeah.
Think about it, yo.
Either scratches or blends. Scratches or blends.
They don't respect blends throughout the world.
Blends, no.
They respect the art of scratching, turntable artistry. I would rather see that.
I think they're taking this breakdancing off for the next one.
They probably are because
that one and done.
Yeah,
that was to me, it was a mockery. But I think that since there's world-renowned DJs that actually get busy, that actually take scratching and the art of DJing seriously, I think that you'll get a much better competition. It's something that would make more younger eyes pay attention to what's going on in the Olympics if they want to do something like that. Guys, I see you over there, man.
I think that I agree with everything you just said, but there's a lot of DJs out there that don't deal in that element of DJing. Like a lot of DJs will just get on and just play music. What's popular?
It's not true.
It is.
It's not true. Jay, tell him, Jay.
I mean, there's different categories of DJing, but the essence of it is, I can't really say it's battling though, because I think hip hop started with parties first.
Sound clashes?
But that's different though. That's like two.
And who would be the judges? It have to be. It have to be somebody from the culture.
Of course,
because you can't rate you. No, it's not, because you can't get a bunch of Toms and Karens up there to rate it. They don't know nothing about it, so you have to get somebody from.
Otherwise,
you have to get somebody from the culture.
People here so far, because that Karen didn't win. She got 0 points.
She got 0 points.
You have to get somebody from the culture to judge that.
Man.
So in order for them to know, the scratching's impeccable, and the way they add certain things and do certain
but
things.
the catch-22 to that is it won't be that many countries that'll be involved.
Nah, see, y'all sleeping. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not sleeping on
y'all are sleeping.
Hold on.
DMCs?
Like Jay said before, there's different types of DJs. You have DJs that play music, and you have DJs that cut and scratch in the middle.
We have those competitions.
You know what I'm saying?
They have that worldwide.
DMC competitions is the Olympics of DJing.
Yes.
So they have it already.
Yes.
That's already in place. That has been going on for years.
Yeah, I forgot. DJ Scratch and them had a platform where they was doing that for Smirnoff.
I hear that, but was that worldwide, like all from different countries?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Tell them, Jay,
man. Australia,
get out, man.
They got it's regional first, and then whoever conquers their region, it goes to the worldwide, and you become worldwide champion.
Okay, I didn't know.
DMC every year. DMC. You gotta look it up.
I guess you learn something new every day.
Yeah, you think if they got breakdancing, you don't think
no,
that they have
I
DJ
didn't say that. All I said was like this is a lot of DJs that DJ but don't deal in that scratching.
Man,
all of that.
Crazy? You think that the people in Japan is not doing Tai Chi on those?
Well, they want to be. They love the culture. So of course,
exactly.
But you still got many other countries.
Yo, man, what you think they doing in the Caribbean? You don't think they got dub plate DJs that know how to do all that?
They smoking weed, listening to Bob Marley.
See, you need to get out more, man. Yo, hip hop is worldwide, man. People in Germany, look at 50 showed you. He toured around the world. The most selling tour in history was 5th. And he went everywhere. Germany to Australia, Russia. You know what I'm saying? Dubai. They got DJs all around the world. That to me, I think would be a dope competition.
And the Europeans, they really take more to the culture like that.
Yes.
Like Europe and Asia, they take more to the culture
that
than
I
we
agree
do
with.
Over here in the States. So I was kind of shocked that that girl from Australia. I think I better dancers from Australia. That was just I don't know.
She got on
man.
stage and embarrassed herself in front of the world, bro.
This is what I'm
On
saying,
purpose.
man.
No, she was trying. She was trying.
And she went viral.
She had a follow up behind that because she did have a rebuttal. She had a rebuttal video going explaining why she did what she did and how everybody was going at her and whatnot.
What she
did, huh?
What she said?
I don't have it on me, but she was feeling some type of way.
Yeah, she was. She tried to
she was
defend
feeling
herself.
some type of way. She was trying to defend herself about.
She tried to defend.
She
herself.
can't go to work. She can't go to work next week.
Either you can't dance or you just did that on purpose. That's the only two logical explanations I see.
It looked like she did it on purpose, though.
Yeah, I think she did it on purpose too. But people feel like she did.
But
it
how
on
did you
purpose
make
as
it
well.
that far to get on the stage to do that? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. To come out of Australia, like that's the top.
They felt she was the best breakdancer going.
Come on,
and represent the country.
Come on, Tips. You believe that? You don't.
Her country,
trash.
Her country.
Word, man.
You know.
So
yeah, trailer park.
So, yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more topic, man.
Yeah, we can rock it.
One more topic before we go to Ed of the Streets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we doing?
Yeah, we ready.
Right.
We ready.
All right. So before we go, man, Team USA basketball's future, man. What do y'all think it's gonna be? Because
Steve Kerr
obviously
won't be there.
Curry ain't gonna be there, KD ain't gonna be there, and LeBron probably ain't gonna be
Steve
there
Kerr
in 4 years.
ain't gonna be there.
Hey, Steve Kerr ain't gonna be there?
He ain't gonna be
You
there.
don't think so, Jay?
That's
Tatum ain't gonna be there either.
Horrible coaching.
Uh-huh.
You know, they freezed out. And it's like, yo, they letting these older players like LeBron like play all these minutes and then they can try to compare it. Like he had to play longer minutes. That's why I think Kawhi Leonard wasn't even on the team because they like, you know, LeBron was like, yo, get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna take some of my minutes and stuff like that. I don't want to play all day.
He needed to sit down
The
and rest.
politics of that.
He needed to sit down and rest for next year because he'd be hurt when the wind blows.
Because Curry should have won that whole, like he should have won MVP, I felt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Conspiracy theory. Okay.
Yeah, definitely, man. Come on now. Like Curry was the man.
So I mean, Curry said he wasn't playing in 28.
He's gonna be too old to play.
He's gonna be old, bro. Like it's 4 years from now.
LeBron is how old is Curry?
Curry is at least 33 years old.
I mean, LeBron still will be playing.
LeBron ain't he's not going to.
LeBron is already 39.
I could see him not playing.
60. Stop it.
He goes to 60, man.
I could see him not playing.
KD probably not gonna play either. Think about it. And then if they go to, and shout out to 3D, man, if they go to a tryout and just not bringing people because of their names, a lot of people ain't gonna make it just off the strength of that. Because no disrespect, Derek White and Drew Holiday should not have made it over Kyrie Irving or Damian Lillard. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Jason Tatum probably would have been starting.
There you go, Jason Tatum.
Over one of those guys.
Brown too.
Yeah,
Brown should have been it, but I'll tell you why Jaylen Brown didn't get on
Talk
there.
about it.
Because of what he said he was going to do with his money. Ever since then, you know, it's been an issue.
It's before that. He was one of the only players that really looked out for Kyrie when Kyrie was going through what he was going through. He was the one that's kind of stepped up. So anybody that got a voice that's going against the machine, you're not gonna get.
Yeah, I also forgot that he was also one of the first NBA players playing in the Big Three. Because he played in the Big Three.
Jaylen Brown played in the Big Three?
Yes, he did.
I don't remember that. Bro.
He came out and played in the Big Three. Look it up, man. Jaylen Brown. I don't know if he played, but he came and showed Ice Cube love.
That he did. He was at the games.
He was at the games.
Yeah, but I don't think they shunned him for that.
Matter of fact, I think he did play.
I don't think they shunned him for that. I think they shunned him for when he says he's gonna build into the community and try to recreate Black Wall Street in Boston. Then all the negative things came. Nike couldn't do nothing because he's already signed to the contract. Well, they can void that. I can't say that. But once he said that, that's when the nonsense came. And Grant Hill could even get a legitimate answer as to why they didn't pick him. And he's part of the committee of doing that. He just said, oh, well, he tiptoed like he was Trump, dancing around a question or something like that. So.
And shout out to Beasley for hitting the game winner in the Big Three tournament, man.
We the ones, you know we the ones.
And another tournament that he did in Cali. He was hit the game winner. So he hit, Beasley. He did 2 joints. He finished it out.
I think they really robbed him out of the league, man.
Jaylen Brown.
He still could be playing, man.
He played in the big 3. I know I wasn't bugging. He played. He only had 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
How many games?
He played 1 game.
Oh,
okay. So he played. I knew he played because I
don't think that guy.
I'm just saying it do got a lot to do with it.
Politics, man.
At the end of the day, Adam Silver didn't want nobody messing with Ice Cube.
That I know.
That is a direct threat to the NBA.
Cube said that.
Yeah.
Being that we on that topic, let's talk about the 3-on-3 championship team. Ice Cube reached out to Netherlands and asked the Netherlands to play in the 3-on-3 exhibition game.
Okay.
The Netherlands said yes.
Okay.
But FIBA told them no, not to do it.
Yeah. On an international blockage.
Yep.
Yes.
So you know what that is, man? Because you want to know why?
It's a black man's thing.
It's a black man's vision, man.
It's bigger than just it's a black man's vision, man. You got to understand, man. They don't want to disrupt the money flow, man. Basketball is $1 billion industry, man. NBA in Africa was big. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that these other countries want a part of the National Basketball Association? It helps them to get
more
their
money
players
to their country
and get more money to their country, of course.
Ice Cube is big as the
They'll
bigger
disrupt that.
The bigger the big 3 grows, it takes money from them. That's why Silver didn't want to collaborate. Ice Cube went to him on numerous occasions to collaborate. He got no word back, and then when he didn't, he says no. That's why he came on there. He was saying, "Oh, they don't want to support. They don't want to support. They don't want to support."
You the competition.
You got to keep this in mind. Once Ice Cube started this big 3, everybody started wanting to do 3-on-3 tournaments out here now.
Absolutely.
And now it's a common thing. They did it in the Olympics. They didn't do this 4 or 5 years ago, 10 years ago. They didn't do no 3-on-3. Now all of a sudden they got 3-on-3 in the Olympics. Come on, man. Come on.
Now the thing is, he started getting traction because now people are buying teams.
Yeah, they want to be a part of it.
They're buying teams in cities now, so that's more that it's coming in. Now they really not gonna mess with it now. Okay, well, you know what? This is what you do. We ain't messing with y'all. FIBA, don't mess with them. We're global, so we don't need to deal with that. He's not global yet. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to deal with that. So they collaborate together.
But look how much money they would have brought in if they did that, though.
In the perfect,
it's still American world. It's still American players.
In the perfect world,
they're playing. You know what I'm saying?
They're
just doing the exhibition game. The champions of the big 3 going against the gold medal finalists.
But that's what Cube said. They missed out on a huge opportunity.
But it benefits the big 3 more than it benefits the Netherlands. And that's what they're looking at it as. They don't look at the big 3 as the NBA. Now, if it was the NBA, that's something different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, he has NBA players.
That's what I'm getting ready to say. Because most of those players are from the league.
There we go.
And you have a few young players that didn't get drafted, but most of those players are ex-NBA players, bro.
Yeah. So,
but they're still putting up numbers.
Yeah,
still putting up numbers.
Man.
ISO Joe and all of them. Come on, they still putting up them numbers.
Yes. So you know, man, it's a lot when it comes to that, man. That's big money you tampering with, man. And it's the reason why FIBA said no. Because they have a relationship with the NBA right now, where the NBA brings these fans out by bringing these NBA stars to play in these world games and all of that other stuff. So it's a lot of politics that us here on this level would never really truly understand. But that's the main reason why they blocked you.
David Stern connected the dots, and Adam Silver's took it and ran and did the rest of it.
That's a whole fact, man. Word up, man. So we damn blew through a whole hour and some change running down mouths. You know what I'm saying?
You ready?
Word up, man. So tips, man. Talk about it, man. Let's take us to a little air to the streets mix, man. Tell us what you got on the menu today, Tips.
Well, first of all, I want to talk about Queens Run, New York, man.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that.
Queens Run, New York.
Yeah.
So that being said, I'm going with 30 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, till Friday. Mobb Deep put out their 4th album called Murder Music.
That was 25-year anniversary.
25 years anniversary called, and I was going with a song off that album called It's Mine featuring Nas.
Woo.
Let's go.
He stole a little of my thunder for the later part of the show. I got something new for y'all today.
Commits 99. Yeah. Straight thugs on this side. Let's do or die to the death like the terminal ill. Taking their last breath. Read your last right. God forgive me for the sin I'm about to commit. Taking the life. Kill a being killed. Rather than somebody else feeding my will. You feel what I feel. You know the deal. Keep the infrared next to my bed. One in the head. Hearing noises. Dead tired eyes. Bloodshot red. Sleep with half closed eyelids. Some say it's strange. Sometimes it's how strange life get. Go easy on the bottom. Niggas love to see when niggas slipping off point on the strength they bad. Scoping your eyes. Praising it like the Diamond District jeweler with their hand on the biscuit. Do ya when it get caught lifted or sober so you could react quick? Blow you off the atlas as if I caught you fucking my wife or my $1,000 mattress. It's the world that I live in. QB made me. A mom's that love me and the pops that raised me.
Y'all need to give it up. We don't give a fuck what y'all niggas want, cause life is mine. Y'all need to give it up, cause we don't give a fuck what y'all niggas want, cause life is mine.
I got the style of a stillborn child, I'm ill. If it's beef, poke him with the fork, make sure he's done well. The streets raised me crazy, now I'm immune to it. So when they start shooting, we don't stop the music, keep it moving, that's how we do it. Been through more drama than the ball wins, you still crawling. Apply street rules to the office, high performance, rap author. Make millions off of melodic, hypnotic productions that'll fuck with your conscience and touch your emotions. You feel me? I write a graphic page, escort niggas to their grave, relate to the projects. We the black mob. It gets deeper than rap music. It's more real than any words I can muster. Pull the black Cadillac trucks up. How about them shits like what? Y'all niggas can't touch.
Oh man.
Yeah. You know, they shout out to Mobb Deep, rest in peace, Prodigy.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
You know,
word.
My next selection, you know, Griselda been busy this past few weeks. You know, and my next couple of selections is going to be Griselda. For those who,
what else?
You know, for those who are Griselda fans, tell a friend, and tune in. My first selection, Benny the Butcher put out an album called Summertime Bitch. And my first selection off of this album is called Kitchen Table.
Kitchen Table.
Let's go.
You said, what else? You always giving credit to the Pyrex, the microwave, and the stove. What about the kitchen table, though?
Summertime.
Yo, the kitchen table where the takeover started. It's on two shaky legs. Some newspaper gonna help you stable the bottom. This is where a lot of plans was made. The kitchen table seen 1,000 grams of cane, 3 Thanksgivings, and 1,000 hands of spades. 1.6 on that bitch. Type of shit we all dream about. Coke resi on it like the table at Charlie Sheen house. My hood, you might walk on your porch and see all the fiends out. Rent cheap in the bedroom small like a Barbie dream house. Streets talking, I'm lit. Just me and my dogs, no leash collar, fence, don't know weak bosses exist. Dust flying around when I broke pieces off of a brick. I scraped it up with a hotel key card from the Ritz. By 10 a.m., it's breakfast on the table. But before I see noon, it's extras from work I've stretched on the table. By 3 o'clock, it's a check on the table. By 4:30, they doing homework on it. And I know what was just on the table. A shaky kitchen table.
Because when we talk, you'll hear the feedback from the speaker and you come from your microphone.
A shaky kitchen table.
I can control the volume over here, Joe.
A shaky kitchen table.
So,
Yeah, moving right along. Shout outs to Benny the Butcher.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, that was a quick one.
That was a quick one.
That was a quick one.
One verse?
No. You know,
One verse?
One verse?
Special Meth. 38 Special featuring Method Man.
I'm gonna play the whole thing of that.
Yeah. You got to play that one. You got to play that one. Yeah, please.
That one is tough.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio.
Like who said, protect your neck.
Turn up a little bit.
Take extra steps, pigs and never found with my weapon cat. Me and the ops neck to neck. It's a brick on my radio. I pray the cops don't inspect the deck. We like superheroes catch a wreck. Me and my best friends like the X-Men. Call me Professor Special. Yo, that's why they arrest connects. These guys calling on recorded lines like they collecting debt. Told my bitch, get your sexy dress. Yes, they put me on the list +1. You my selected guest. You rap niggas best invest. My worst nightmare is waking up broke. I gotta get some rest. Last week I had to check my ex. In the gym doing extra sets. I pray God direct my steps. They say I'm a respected chef, cause I can spin a circle and get a square like an etch-a-sketch.
Meth and 38 special, this is pressure. For no cash, what you get in is free smoke, this a tester. With no gas, just bars, no I'm in charge, this a Tesla. To Cal in my cigar, if you see them stars, this is extra. No AJ Calloway, I ain't even stars, you an extra. Until I call your name, you don't even talk, you Alexa. No use in trying to catch up, I'm next up. Y'all try and drip the most, but end up with your water broke. Third trimester. Big meth lab, not Dexter's if you're thinking reckless. Find your body right where I left it. Think I'm ambidextrous. Just accepted to find an exit, trying to find the leverage. Just don't push me like Melly Mel on Gmail. Still trying to find the message. Hard to describe, but trying to find the reference.
Good afternoon, sorry niggas.
Trying to find a blessing. This E for effort, Wu-Tang is nothing to F with. With special method, this special method, especially
This life is not
methods.
for show. No, no. The grind is all I know. Making moves and doing business on the go. My name's in rooms that I ain't never been before. All you niggas, y'all be hating on the low. Chasing bitches with the money going broke. Get some money, handle business, that's the goal. Yeah, the grind is all
Shout
I
out to
know.
38 Special, man. He was on what's his name too? Math Hoffa show. You know what I'm saying? Doing an interview on there. Shout out to 38
A
Special.
new one? Recent?
I think it was recent. Yeah, it was recent.
Really?
Yeah, they talk about hip hop, like
Shout out
independent
to
artists and
38
stuff like
38
that.
Special, man. Shout outs to him, man.
I gotta check that one out.
Yeah, matter of fact.
We give them
You
their
know.
props up here. We get them their props. You know, even though we the ones.
Yeah, we
No,
the ones. We the ones. My next selection is Low Island. Brody Fresh featuring Conway the Machine.
Popular stranger.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio.
Yeah. These niggas be chatting, well, let's get active. Skipping practice and still calling game. Nigga, I'm Braun, these niggas Bronny James. We're trapping in the hallway to the Hall of Fame. Bulletproof the caddy, untucked all the chains. Cause I got more to lose and they got all the game. Niggas be actors but can't get a scene. If I send a word, my shooters let it ring like telephones and wedding bling. From serving dope fiends, they medicine. The touring out in Medellin. Pop said that they gon' let us in. Yeah, parking in the hoods, still feeling bumpy. I make sure to make my haters bitches love me. The view up here is lovely. All them shake on the work, then do my Dougie. She be boxing on this dick until it's gummy. Got Bodie on my feet, yeah. Brody in these streets, I'm who they really fear. No cosigns, a nigga really here. It's only us, don't really do the pairs. My tub so deep that you need scuba gear. This lane they can't maneuver here. They say I think that I'm the shit. Manure, yeah. Cause I got cows up on my land. Cattle tax is how I'm moving, yeah. Y'all wanna live my lifestyle. You can't live it. Never seen a brick, never seen a stash. I don't want to hear none of y'all trap stories talking about $8. I wish I would come outside for $40, nigga. 100 pounds or better. Y'all wanna live my lifestyle. A box of better. Never seen a brick, never seen a stash. Yeah.
They say machine, you the guard. My niggas shooting raw, coupe and garage. Every other night, a new menage. I ain't really gotta prove I'm hard. If you get far, I put a bird on your neck like I'm Duke the God. Two to the back of the head, that's the coupe de grace. A few guitars, hit the baby car seat when we shoot the car. From May Street, became a superstar. My bitch said those some beautiful scars. I could tell that you've been through it all. Before rap, we had raw to move. Tesla truck on auto cruise. We'll spin the block on all your goons. Yeah, home invasions, we breaking all the rules. They find brain fragment particles in your daughter room. It's young niggas making a fortune off of doggy food. You just gotta have the fortitude. Yeah. My neck full of water jewels, hit the jeweler and bought a pool. Stay too long, break your orbital. Nigga, Low Island. Long Island to Buffalo. 516 716.
Yeah, shout out to
always violent.
Yeah, always violent, you know. Yes,
How you
yes,
felt about
always
that,
violent.
I want to ask Zai, how you felt about that?
What, the song?
Yeah.
The song's all right.
Okay.
What about you, Jay?
No,
This
it
is
was
your
tight.
DJ.
It was tight. It was tight. Too hardcore for me a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, boom,
I like that.
Bang, bang,
You know what I'm saying?
What about you,
I'm always
Stills?
ready to get jiggy
My
with
face
it.
says it all. Like it.
You want to be doing Will Smith, Jay?
Yeah, I'm always ready to get jiggy with it. You know what
You want to get jiggy with the song? You know?
Gotta be fucking trash.
Yo. But being that 38 Special put out an album called Mama's Gun,
yeah,
I ended up getting 2 songs off it. The first one y'all heard that was Meth and featuring 38 Special featuring Meth. This last one is 38 Special featuring Havoc and Lloyd Banks.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go, Mom. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
I'm your father. Your mama just didn't tell you.
Yikes.
Huh. Yeah. Let's go. Huh. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, y'all, I heard he put somebody in jail. It ain't the first time. A nigga that'll shoot you and tell, they the worst kind. I got everything out the mud. Had a dirt grind. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos, we the earth signs. I wish I could reverse times. It's Rochester, New York. If you Google search the worst crimes, don't eat places where they serve swine. Make random art speaking with a damaged heart and hurt mine. I never let you niggas hurt mine. I was worth 900,000 before I put out my first rhyme. Get dog food and disperse dimes. Heard if you feed a dog raw egg, it make his fur shine. The streets where I learned mine. Not medical school, but eat off the same veins the nurse find. Jesus took water and turned wine. I'm the same. I started with a quarter, now I
gave them what they wanted. Always kept it 100. Can't call it off now, nigga. Gave you what you wanted. Better build the ark, nigga. I'm about to flood it. And when them blicky spark, just know you had it coming. You knew you had it coming. Always
sound like Lloyd Banks. Sound like what you wanted.
And when the blicky spark, just know you had it coming. You knew you had it coming. Murder sports without moving cautious.
There you go.
We been them niggas before the office. Go call your bosses. That make me sick to my stomach. Just off the thought I'm nauseous. It came a way to ignore your wisdom to cause your losses. Went from a cause to Porsches. When you were walkers, dog, that money came with all these entendres. It brought me double crosses. Success unlocked the jaws of all the talkers. I thank the Lord I saw this. Somewhere along the lines, the sons went corporate. Being trapped in the bubble taught us it wasn't for us. None of your applauders. Jealousy and enormous portions, deleted weaknesses, it's all precautions. Protected cause you bang a set, victim when they perform extortions. Shutting your mouth keeps you out of drama you don't belong in, cause there's no warnings. Casualties happen mornings often. Ready to die and can't afford the coffin. Your prize before misfortune, so fuck all that back and forth. I gave them what they wanted, always kept it 100. Can't call it off now, nigga. Gave you what you wanted. Better build the ark, nigga. I'm about to flood it. And when them blicky spark, just know you had it coming. You knew you had it coming. Always kept it 100. Can't call it off now, nigga. Gave you what you wanted. Better build the ark, nigga. I'm about to flood it. And when the blicky spark, just know you had it coming. You knew you had it coming.
Overhaul. Right there. You know how to move? You know what you're doing? Come on, killer.
Shouts out to the Griselda Mix.
Yes, sir.
You know, moving right along. We back at it. Thank you for tuning in to the Ears to the Street Mix. Stills the Great. You up next.
Oh, we back at it?
Yeah, back at it, Cat.
Back to live action. Back to live action.
Back to live action. Man, I got to coin that phrase. You know, somebody told me that's my thing now, man. Back to live action.
Right.
Word up, man. For real, man. So, moving right along, we reached the part of our show where talk a little bit about the NBA, man, and Zion, man. He ain't Mudfoot no more.
Looking slim out here.
Looking
Slim
real
pickings.
slim. I tried to get the picture to come up on the screen, but it's like the guards are working against him.
They had the before and after pic.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight. Now, you know,
it could be done. He did it before, but he didn't come down. he didn't come down to this extreme the way he is now. I said, oh, okay, because he slimmed down before during the season. He was like, he's still Mudfoot, but he slimmed down way now.
But his style 25 to 30 pounds. Go ahead, Tim.
Would he still be effective being that he lost that weight?
Come on, that's what I was going to get.
Sure.
Would he be still effective once he lost that weight?
I'm sure.
Because when he was using the weight, playing with that weight, he kind of bully you down and get to the rim. Now he don't have all of that really. Man, he lost a little bit, so it's a little bit more of a finesse type of thing. First man get to that spot first. Who get to that spot first? Do you think he's going to be able to get to that spot first before his defender?
He might be a little quicker because he's quicker and he lost the weight.
Go ahead, Jay.
He's quicker. He lost the weight, man. It's just that he can't bully no more. But he got a little jump shot. He got a little finesse game.
The NBA don't play a power game in like the 90s, bro.
You can't bully at no one and change or 2-15.
The NBA don't play a power game. He can still do what he do. It's called strength, bro.
No,
he lost weight, but he still got muscle, man.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think
bullying ain't gonna happen.
He gonna have to change his game.
He gonna have to change his game up a little bit, just a little bit.
And he can he can handle the ball. He can shoot. So what more do you have to change?
What? He can shoot.
You never watched no. You never watched no
bring
games?
the ball. He could bring the ball up the court. That's
you
not
ain't
a
watched
problem.
no New Orleans game.
He could bring the point forward, Jordan. He could do that.
He doesn't have a consistent jump shot.
Yeah.
Well, most people in the NBA don't have a consistent jump shot besides Steph and Clay.
You don't have a consistent jump shot to where you can depend on Zion to take jump shots all day and make.
That's why they still want Ingram on the team. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I heard that.
Nothing.
Go ahead.
I said most people don't have a consistent jump shot in the NBA besides Steph and Clay. Or me.
Or him.
Oh yeah.
Or me.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I chopped a lot of people up.
Yeah, we know. We know.
My handles
Rachel Norton.
Rachel
Norton.
And shout out to three. They don't want Rachel Norton. They don't actually want Ingram. They have been mentioning him in trade rumors as of late. Zion, to me, I think that part of his advantage was that he had the size to kind of bully guys down low. Would he still be able to play that size, that role now, losing all that weight? I don't think so.
That. Y'all don't know.
I don't know. I just don't think so.
Watch him play. Preseason coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, but
so being that he lost that weight, they was using him as the 5.
He looks like a 3 now.
Yeah, right,
He's like the shape of a 3 now.
He's the shape of a 3/4.
Yeah, he's playing the 4.
He can't be the 5 no more.
He was playing the 4 when he was heavy like that because he ain't got the height. He's only 6'4".
You know who he reminds me of? What's his name? Jason Hoover. They used to play for Manhattan. The Jaspers. He was an undersized power forward. He was 6'4".
Remind me of Charles Barkley.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Maybe Zion can still play with that actual thing. It remains to be seen, but I don't think that he'll be as effective as he was.
Turn into another grandmama?
Yeah.
Larry Johnson type?
No, he was hurt. He was hurt. That's how he lost.
But remember, LJ had a little mid-range game. He added the 3-pointer later when his athleticism
when his nerves went completely gone.
Yeah.
But I think
so disrespectful. What?
Nigga says so disrespectful. Don't knock the J Hoover. Yeah. So it remains to be seen, man. But I don't know. I haven't seen that part of his game to see him transform to a perimeter player, man. He's not a perimeter player. Yes, he can facilitate from time to time. He can lead the break. He can knock down an occasional 3, but he's not a shooter like that.
Could you imagine his ups now? Yeah, ups.
When he
was heavy.
Yeah, that might be a little different.
God,
he looked good though. He
probably touching the top of the backboard now.
Yeah. He probably is, but it remains to be seen, and it remains to see how his game will have to transform now to fit his body type. Because
he's working on it. He got to be working on it right now. He got to be. He got to be.
No cheeseburger.
Stressed out from all them babies he got coming.
Leave them whores alone. Them OnlyFans whores. Leave them whores alone.
Them whores is the
get him in trouble, man.
Them whores is the biggest problem with the black.
He's a dad now. He's a proud papa to a stripper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. This guy, he says, Steele, shout out to 3. Steele's questions every player's ability That's not a Nick. Come on, man. Don't do that.
You might be right,
Don't
Three.
do that.
You might
Three.
be right.
Don't do that, Three. Word up, man. So, like I said, man, I had something to go because we only got 20 minutes left in the show, man. I did have something new that I wanted to add to the menu today, man, and it's something a little different, and it's called One Has to Go. Right now, basically, it's a game of verses, right? So, based on the song, the first verse of each song that I play, because there's some monumental first verses to set off songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Out of all the first verses that I play, one of them got to go. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be biased. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna do that.
So
well, we gotta watch out for
I'm
Zara.
never biased.
I'm
never biased. I'm never biased.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I comment trash for trash.
This one was a tough one, man. This one was a tough one, man.
Hot summer dumpster juice.
So I'm gonna play 4 joints.
Okay.
One of them gotta go, man. Until it's only one standing.
Knock yourself out.
All right?
Yes, sir.
How you gonna go against the army with a handgun?
But y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna see me? I'm the Osiris of this shit.
Rest in peace, Dirty.
Giants here forever, motherfuckers. This 97. I ain't my niggas and my niggerettes. Let's do it like this. I'ma rub your ass in the moonshine. Let's take it back to 79.
I bomb atomically. Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can't define how I be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically perform armed robbery, plead with the lottery. Possibly they spotted me. Battle scarred shogun, explosion when my pen hits tremendous.
You don't get enough
Ultraviolet
respect
shine
that he
line
deserves.
forensics. I inspect you
You
through
don't-
the future. See
you don't get-
millennium.
you don't get the respect that he deserves,
60
bro.
platinum. Shackling the masses with drastic rap tactics. Graphic displays melt the steel like blacksmiths. Black Wu jackets, Queen Bees ease the guns in. Bumbling with patrolmen, tear gas, lace the function. Heads by the score, take flight inside a war. Ticks hit the floor, die hard fans demand more. Behold the bold soldier, control the globe slowly. Proceeds the blow, swinging swords like Shinobi. Stomp grounds and found footprints in solid rock. Who got it locked, performing live on your hottest fly.
What's up? Let's keep it real, son.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, yo.
Damn, you took it there. You took it there right after that. Damn.
The Jacksons, the Washingtons go to white, so you know how that goes.
I'm saying that's what this is all about, right? Clothes, bank rolls, and hoes. You know what I'm saying? Yo, then what, man? What?
Visualizing the realism of life and actuality. Fuck who's the baddest. A person's status depends on salary. And my mentality is money orientated. I'm destined to live the dream for all my peeps who never made it. Cause shit, we were beginners in the hood.
It's unfair.
For something must have got in us. Cause all of us turn to sinners. Now some resting in peace and some are sitting in San Quentin. Others such as myself are trying to carry on tradition. Keeping this rough and street ghetto essence inside us. Cause it provides with the proper insight to guide us. Even though we know somehow we all gotta go, but as long as we leave and thieving, we'll be leaving with some kind of dope. So into that day we expire and turn to vapors. Me and my capers, I'll be somewhere stacking plenty papers. Keeping it real, packing still getting high. Cause life's a bitch and then you die.
No chicks, baby.
Yeah.
No chicks,
Hey, yo, Ray, check it out, y'all.
Let's
Fly wonderful.
Yeah, y'all.
Tony Starks.
Tony Starks.
But they
Good shit, big checks, son. Keep your eyes open and you polish it.
One gotta go.
Shows no cash how to rhyme. Prison shaking, they go with the nines, niggas profit.
It's only like 5% out of 100.
Through the lights, cameras in action, glamour glitters and gold. I unfold the scroll, plant sees the stampede the glow when I'm deceased. But in the beast, arise like yeast to conquer peace, leaving savages to roam in the streets, live on the run. Police paying me to give him my gun, trick my wisdom with the system that imprison my son. Smoke a gold leaf, I hold heat nonchalantly. I'm raunchy, but things I do is real, it never haunts me. Wow, funny style, niggas rolling the pal. Rooster heads profile on the bus to Rikers out. Holding weed inside they pussy with their minds on the pretty things in life. Props is a true thug's wife, it's like a cycle. Niggas come home, someone go in, do a bullet, come back, do the same shit again. From the womb to the tomb, presume the unpredictable. Gun salute life rapidly, that's the ritual.
Come on, we gotta pick that. One more.
It's a killer shit, guys.
Come on, man. See?
The undisputed niggas living with their lives on the line.
For young guns coming up during these times.
For police who find drugs letting niggas slide.
For niggas out slinging like 4 in the night.
For your man's not snitching when the pressure is tight.
For pistols that don't jam when it's time to strike.
For bootleg liquor on a Sunday night.
This be the realest shit you heard in your life.
Yo, when the gas refill, your cash get pilled, and that's the deal. Fuck the bitch ass and switch fast. Niggas that lack the real. When the slugs burst, G-Rap be aiming at your mug first. Niggas is bloodthirst. We see who get plugged worse. We dug earth, the place you put the nickel platers to your facial. Bullets ain't racial, kid, they only hate you. My nine seem like it's a time machine. BC, they you. Checking you more than Ripper. My fifth's an organ shifter. The human organism lifter. You'll be hearing organs if you're leaving orphans. If you let these floors hit you with a law split you. A four picture. The bump heads. But those that don't lead, accurate shots in back of your knot. Leaving one dead, G-Rap havoc and prodigy. Let's put these bitch niggas where bodies be done. Yo, if it gotta be, it gotta be.
Shout out to 3. He said Inspector Deck is out of here. What?
You crazy.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Back that up.
Oh, God, man.
So who you gonna take out? If you ain't taking out
one
Shaq?
gotta go, man. I don't know who
baby.
What gotta go. AZ? Tips, you got AZ out of here. Life's a bitch. AZ out of here. That's what started his career. That got him a deal.
What you doing, Zah?
What you doing,
Zah? Stuck. He's stuck.
What you doing, Zah? What you doing, Zah?
He's stuck.
The hat is on you, Zah. The camera's on you, Zah.
Goodbye to G-Rap.
What?
You out of here, man. You out of here. Yo, hold on. Jay, what you got, Jay?
What you got, Jay?
Yo, I can't front, man. I'm with Zah, man.
What?
G-Rap is out of here.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Compared to the other 3, G-Rap is out of here.
Goodbye.
Oh, shit.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I don't like that song, but goodbye.
You said, hold on. You said G-Rap is out of here?
I don't like that song.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Oh, my God.
Who
I got? Damn, man, this is a hard one, man.
No,
Here we
it
go. What you mean? Life's a Bitch that's arguably one of the illest verses ever.
Life's a bitch for
People are
G-Rap.
saying-
Goodbye.
People were saying that verse was better than Nas's verse
Well,
on
who you
Life's a
got?
Bitch. So if I had to get rid of one,
You're going to say Inspector Deck.
I ain't gonna front. Yeah, I gotta say Deck. And I love that.
you.
I like that Wu verse. That verse is crazy. But the other 3,
The beat carried them. Those other guys.
we said the beat carried it.
Look
Inspector
what he
Deck.
said. The beat carried them.
Inspector Deck. The beat
Those other
carried him.
guys.
Shout out to 3. The beat carried him. Those other guys' bars, lyrics were better.
Facts.
Y'all agree?
Ghost was better. Ghost and Ray had a better part.
Then Nas?
So hold on.
I'm talking about on that song.
Go
On
ahead,
that
Tips.
song.
Go ahead, Tips. Go ahead.
Everybody keep going down, going against Deck.
Let's
Do-
go.
Do
Speak
you
on his side.
how y'all feel about Deck as your top 3 in the Woo?
In the Woo? He is.
In the Woo.
Yo, he
no.
Yo, he is. He's top 3 in the Woo.
No.
He is top 3 in the Woo.
Lyrically, I'm talking about lyrically.
Yes, he is top 3 in the Woo, without a doubt. He always torched everything that he said on. Every joint. Protect your neck. He killed that.
That joint with Gangstar, he ripped that above the
Above the
clouds.
clouds?
Yes,
Come on.
come on. You know, we go. I'm gonna start cutting some joints up the next time we do this. I'm gonna get some verses now. You know what I'm saying? This was just a little pilot. I wanted to make this one hard, but But you're right. So you said Deck is top 3. So what? That means that you would take Deck over AZ. Life's a Bitch. You would take Deck over.
Yeah, he said that soon.
I said that as soon as I heard it.
He said
I said that as soon as I heard it.
Over Verbal Intercourse. Well,
I took AZ out of that.
He took AZ out. He took AZ out as soon as you played it.
All them up there.
As soon as you played AZ, he was like, "Yeah, he gone."
3 said Ray, Ghost, and Deck, or 3.
I say
I think Ghost is 1.
I say Ghost, Way, and Deck.
Ghost is 1.
And as a matter of fact, I may put Meth ahead of Deck because Meth, I fucks with Meth.
I don't know.
Meth got commercialized on that second album, but Meth got back underground.
What about you, Mr. DJ?
I'm stuck over here. I'm stuck.
No.
Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay.
Who's your top 3 out of the Woo?
Top 3 out of the Woo?
Yes.
Damn.
Come on, man. Lyrically, man.
because I like RZA. I like RZA.
Okay,
RZA's a weirdo.
RZA's nice too, but
RZA's a weirdo, man.
I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo.
But I ain't gonna front though. For y'all to say that beat carried deck.
We didn't say that. D3 said that.
Said that. So I don't even want to. But he bomb atomically Socrates' philosophy.
Come on.
Don't
even do that. Don't even do that. He lit
that lyrically perform all robberies.
Come on, man.
Come on, kid.
How could you not? How could you not?
That was a hard one. That was a hard one.
Ghost had the best part in that shit, yo.
No, he didn't, man.
Look at all the crap niggas lay back, laying like the Grand Black Pumas on my man's right, and then he went crazy, man. And then Ray right behind him, decimation, gun in your mouth, talk verbal foul. Yo, that joint had me hyped, bro. When I first put that CD in and that shit came on, I repeated that shit for about a half hour, bro. Yeah. Like, come on, man.
Oh, man.
Commercially, meth is better, huh?
But yo, how y'all?
I don't know about that.
I need to go back to y'all. How y'all take G-Rap and say that verse
I don't like
has
that song.
to go? Forget the song. Did you listen to what he said?
Yeah, I don't like the song. But
see,
this is all. Listen, man.
On the Run. Play On the Run or something, man. For these niggas.
No, but he ain't play that.
JLJ gonna do
Run or
that.
something, man.
But he ain't play that. He played Mobb Deep featuring Cool Rap.
How could you not?
I'm still stuck on you guys
with G-Rap, man.
G-Rap. That's crazy.
Goodbye.
Man.
Like
I gotta
On
do
the
that.
Run.
I gotta do that again.
Great
man.
freight train robbery. Come on, man.
So y'all know what we gonna do, man. We gonna.
But
take
he
it
didn't
back.
play those songs though.
We got about 9
We can't
minutes
go
left,
by the
man.
songs that they did.
Yeah,
we going by what the songs that he played.
We got plenty of time to put different songs and all that. So we gonna do what we normally do. We gonna take it back to the essence, man. We gonna do the hip hop shot clock.
Clean up.
You know what I'm saying? Clean up time.
Clean
Okay.
up,
As always.
Clean up time.
As always.
All right, man. Here we go, man. So we gonna do a little throwback, man. Oh man. What was Slick Rick's hit single that was released on Def Jam Records and featured Warren G?
All right,
Mr. Cleanup.
Don't worry.
What was Slick Rick's hit single that was released on Def Jam Records and featured Warren G?
Was it Behind Bars?
Shout out to Zah. Okay, Zah. All right.
Can't let him clean up, man.
Who won the NBA MVP award in 2022-23 season?
Giannis. Not Giannis. Joker. 23. Bro,
that was just this past season.
No, it wasn't this past season.
2022-23.
Okay.
Embiid.
You letting them clean up out here. What's up, man? Who was the first overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft?
23. Jeez. I know who it is, but I don't know who it is.
Y'all niggas don't watch basketball.
I know
this is recent.
Bakuro?
Nah, number one. Number one.
Number one overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft. Come on, man. Y'all out here looking bad.
That shit is on the tip of my head.
Shout out to 3D, man. Wemby, man. Come on, man. Yo, 3D, they out here lunching. You heard up,
This
man.
red wine, man.
Yeah, right. Red wine. Here we go, man.
Red wine.
All right.
Remember I played at the park? He's like, yo, don't do that.
Which team won the NBA championship in 2022-2023?
Golden State.
This nigga's wow.
In 2020, 2022, 23. No, it wasn't Denver. Yeah, it was.
It was Denver, man.
I was about to say,
what's going on, Zah?
You got one.
Wow.
You talking about what's going on?
Sorry, niggas.
Zah. Yeah, Zah. He said,
yo.
I'm thinking about when they beat us in the finals.
As of the start of the 2024 season, who holds the record for the most career three-pointers made?
It ain't Steph.
Say it again.
He said it ain't Steph.
This nigga's wow.
I said it ain't Steph.
It ain't Steph? Yeah, and I said, okay. You wrong.
I'm wrong?
It is.
Okay.
It is Steph.
Oh, it is Steph?
Yes. Absolutely. Nigga said it ain't
Fuck out of here,
Steph.
No, he said it ain't.
Fuck out of here, Steph. We won the chip this year. Fuck outta here.
Yo, 3 out here cleaning up in the chat, man.
He don't count. He ain't here.
He ain't here. Which player won the NBA Finals MVP in 2023?
Joker.
That was easy, right, Tim?
Okay, you
That
got
was
two.
easy, right, Tim?
You got two.
Who was the NBA Rookie of the Year in the 2022-2023 season?
Wemby. It was Cole, if I'm not mistaken, but
2022-2023 season.
Whatever.
This nigga's crazy.
He said whatever.
Whatever, man.
I don't know.
This niggas don't watch basketball?
I do.
2022-2023 season. The answer is Paolo Banchero.
Who? Banchero.
Banchero.
I said it earlier. I said his name earlier.
He did say it.
You said it earlier, but you didn't say when you needed it. Yeah.
I said it earlier, though.
Which team did Kevin Durant play for before joining the Phoenix Suns?
Brooklyn Nets.
He answered that quick.
Damn.
Okay, Tim.
Red Tips cleaning up. Finally.
As of August 2024, which player has the highest career scoring average in NBA history?
Jason Tatum. So who's that to?
LeBron James.
No.
Highest scoring career average. Career.
Michael Jordan.
The J, man.
Yes, sir.
Money. Word.
That's why he better than LeBron.
Who was the leading scorer in the 2023-2024 season?
Jason Tatum.
You said Tatum for anything.
He averaged 30.
Huh?
He averaged 30 last year.
Stick to the wall.
Right.
He did. I guess not.
Wemby?
No, definitely wasn't him.
Who was the leading scorer in the
Embiid.
2023-2024
wasn't Embiid.
NBA season?
Wasn't Embiid. It was
Shout out to 3, man.
Oh, yeah, Luka.
Oh, yeah,
Luka Doncic.
He took
man.
50 shots.
Yeah, man.
We shut that shit down in the
He's
finals,
wild
though.
out here, man.
We shut that shit down in the finals, though.
Okay, all right. As of 2024, which team has the longest active playoff streak?
The longest active playoff streak.
Playoff streak.
He's always in the playoffs every year.
Boston Celtics.
Golden State?
Nah, not the Lakers.
Definitely not them.
No, not them.
It ain't the Knicks.
Hey, y'all want to be funny now? Yeah. Oh, 3 wrong too. The longest streak belongs to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, Milwaukee Bucks.
Word. Who set the record for the most points scored in a single NBA game during the 2023-2024 season?
Jason Tatum.
Tatum.
No, I'm gonna say somebody scored 61. Wasn't Dame.
Luka.
No, them.
It was Curry.
Who scored 61? Somebody scored 61.
Well,
John
the
Morant.
answer is Damian Lillard with
I did
71
say
points.
damn, but I was 10 points
71 points. Yeah, he was 10 points off. Nigga. Fuck you talking.
What you mean?
Whatever.
Who won the NBA Defensive
Gobert.
Player of the Year in the award in the 2020?
Chokehold.
Gobert.
Rudy Chokehold. Greek.
Defensive player.
Embiid.
Jared Jackson won the award, man.
Oh, Jared Jackson.
Jared Jackson Jr. I think this is here fumbling.
Yeah, it's a bad day.
Yeah, I see.
Whatever.
Somebody said Tatum for everything.
Right.
Word. Okay, here we go. Which team drafted Luka Doncic?
Gives a shit. We beat them in the finals. Dallas.
Dallas
No,
Mavs.
it wasn't the Mavs. It wasn't the Mavs. Damn.
Shout out to 3. The Atlanta Hawks is the right answer.
Right.
Heard up. Yes, he was drafted by the Hawks. Trae Young was drafted by the Mavericks, and they made the draft trade. You know what I'm saying? Which I know the Hawks is kicking themselves now.
For what? We beat
real.
them in the finals anyway.
As of the start of the 2024 season, who has the most career triple doubles?
Career
triple doubles.
Probably say Braun.
Russell Westbrook.
Shout out to Tips out here giving Russ his props. These niggas out here be forgetting like he was a whole bum.
Russell Westbrook.
Russell
He
Westbrook.
couldn't shoot.
Yes.
Right.
You can say couldn't shoot. Rajon Rondo couldn't shoot either. But you ain't hear you saying nothing.
He's a champion.
Yeah, right. I
Multiple.
know. Sounds like
Russell not.
Yeah, we know.
Multiple. And he's the reason why they got chips.
Right.
Russell ain't there.
Anyway, we come to the end of our show, people. We breezed through those 2 hours like it was nothing.
How about that?
Like a hot knife to butter.
Very good. Very good.
Word up, man. Word up. Shout out to everybody checking in today, man. Shout out to everybody checking live on Bars Hoops Radio. Shout out to everybody that checked in live on Facebook and YouTube, man. The Unprofessionals every Sunday, 4 to 6. You know what I'm saying? Myself, Steals the Great, Tip of the Gambler, Zah Flair, and DJ JOJ. Darkness is in the building.
Darkness.
Oh, the camera lost its power. Word up. Until next week, we are signing off.
Peace.